This is quite depressing. It's the top 5 problems at Manchester United right now, and we're going to try and address them. I definitely am not saying I can solve them. Here we go. We'll start with formation. We've played too many formations, frankly, but you understand a new manager wants to come in, have a go at working things out. What is frustrating is that we keep playing 3-5-2, especially when our centre-backs are not very good. I'm not having a go at them. Chris Smalling, Johnny Evans, Phil Jones, you're doing your best. But I never want to see you passing the ball just across the back line over and over and over like a Newton's cradle. It blows my mind. It also means we have an attacking player missing from the pitch. We're so much better at 4-4-2. When we played the 4-4-2 diamond, we really got into teams and looked at our absolute best. We've really struggled at 3-5-2, and against Southampton, we were exposed. We had a lot of the ball, did nothing with it. Next, the obvious one, injuries. We have had 55 different injuries this season. How is that even possible? How? That's mental. Luke Shaw's barely been able to play since we signed him because he keeps getting injured. Ashley Young is now injured. Falcao has spent most of the season injured. It's just mental. There's an argument to be made, and this was pointed out in the transfer window, that perhaps our squad isn't balanced because in the attacking end of the pitch, you have Mata, Di Maria, Rooney, Falcao, Van Persie, Wilson, Herrera probably. And then at the back, I mean, there's a lot of world-class talent there. At the back, you've got Phil Jones, Johnny Evans, Chris Smalling, Tyler Blackett, Paddy McNair. It's not balanced, is it? It's not. Not to make this video all about pointing fingers at our defensive players, because they're doing a great job, but we don't have a real leader at the back. A Rio Ferdinand, and Nemanja Vidic, a Gary Pallister, a Steve Bruce, those kind of proper organised leaders. You look at Chelsea with John Terry, when a corner's coming in, everybody's organised and he's taking control of the situation. We don't have a player who does that at the moment. When you see young players playing with Vidic and Ferdinand when they were at their peak, and you saw Johnny Evans and Phil Jones getting experience, you think they're getting that experience so that one day they will step up. They're not stepping up, it isn't happening yet. Nobody wants to be that leader by the looks of things, and it's no good. And finally, goals. Especially goals. For a team containing Falcao, Van Persie, Di Maria, Rooney, Mata, all these players, we haven't scored a lot of goals. Against Southampton when we lost at home, we didn't get a single shot on target. That's incredible. And then away from home against the likes of Stoke, Spurs, Villa, just struggling to get goals, which for a team with all this talent is ridiculous. And maybe it goes back to formation, because if you look at when we've played 3-5-2, the build-up play has been so slow and lacked any kind of pace, and that it's got to that point where we're in the final third of their half, and no one's got any ideas because all the defensive players are there. Their midfield is back getting in the way, and people are just going, well, I'll just stick it in the box. I don't know what else to do with it, and it lumps in, and then obviously the other team come flooding back at us. We've really lacked sort of creativity, which is extraordinary when you consider the players at that end of the pitch. It's ridiculous. So those are the problems we think are affecting Manchester United's season the most. If there's anything we've missed or anything you don't agree with, get in the comments, give us your opinion, stir it up, do a bit of trolling, it's always fun. That's it really. Let us know your opinion, subscribe to Full Time Devils, like the video, enjoy your day. Right, is it fair to say the defence area is where we need most investment, most improvement, most new blood?